Alright, well, let's get this started. Welcome to Wixatic Gaming Corner. I am drksldr420, and we are going to be playing an old PS2 game. I don't know if this is just really loud. Hold on, let me check something before I actually start streaming. Let me put something out here. What I've got is very loud and undisturbed. So, let's see what's going on. I'm going to turn this up. It might have a little feedback. So I can see that the music is extremely loud. And you barely hear my voice. So, maybe what I'll do, I don't know, maybe I'll turn it down and see what happens. Well, that's not as bad. That's because it's probably changing. Let's see, is there a way I can do it with the options? No, I can only change it from stereo to mono. Well, let's... Okay. Alright, I don't know what the heck's going on. Let's see. Let me see here. Alright, well, whatever. Let's just hope that I can eventually talk over the loudness of the microphone. Or the music, not the microphone. Holy cow, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is drksldr420 for Wixatic Gaming Corner. And we were playing an old PlayStation 2 classic called Dark Cloud. Unfortunately, I was going to try and stream to Twitch, but for whatever reason, Twitch is having issues. So, I guess I'll try here on YouTube for a little bit and see how it goes. It's kind of late at night because I work graveyard normally, and this is when I'm usually awake because I try to stick to my schedule. So, I doubt I'm going to get too many viewers at this time of night. Technically it's morning now where I live, but anyway. So yeah, welcome to Dark Cloud. Let's get this rolling. Oh, Dark Soldier, you are alive! Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this would happen. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Dark Soldier? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know, Brandon. I don't know. Oh, he feels so dejected. I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Naroon Village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Dark Soldier. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is in the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. Thanks, boss. This is the cave key. I don't think I kept that voice up very well. I was trying to do a specific voice for him, but whatever. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Thanks, boss. A spiky bug's coming out. Hey, look, we got a prickly. Not that I needed that in my inventory already. That probably wasn't a very smart idea. Let's see. There's nothing up here, huh? That's probably maybe later in the game. I don't know. It's been a while since I actually played this, so... Alright. I guess we gotta go to the thing. Alright. Alright, so let's go to the cave, and I'm just going to do it the fast way. Actually, first I'm going to check my items. I want to put the bread here and the water there so that I can just have it right ready to go. Got my repair powder, got the cave key, got my crappy sword. Well, actually dagger is what it's called. The good thing about the dagger is at least if it breaks, it never breaks and goes away. So, alright, now I assume we get to go meet the Fairy King. Is that what he's called? Fairy King? I think that's what he's called. Well, anyway, here we go. B1, let's go. It's for real this time, Dark Soldier. From here on, you'll be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast Cave and find Dran's lair. That's your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in the dungeon, acquire a gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monsters to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you just have to defeat them all one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to ground level, mind connect with me. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But beware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the mind connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. That didn't work very well. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The Naroon Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. That's funny, because he's calling him a village chief, and the chief calls himself the mayor. So what is it? Mayor or chief? Huh? Tell me. You can also mind connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of the dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next new level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. Next, it's on to weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item repair powder. It will restore their weapon hit points. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you, so it'll never disappear. But all the weapons you get during the quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting the weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The sphere. Atla, where I predicted and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of the Atla into the Atlamia. I just say the double L like a Y, as in like Spanish. I don't know if it's Atlamilla, Atlamilia. I don't know. I like to say it Atlamia. It just sounds better. By touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops. Today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Dark Soldier, show me your true ability on this quest. I don't know. That voice probably didn't fit him. I don't know. I was tempted to kind of go for a kindly old man, but I sounded like a moron. But anyway, I hate bats. I hate bats. Do I have a Do I have a thing? I don't have a thing. I have that thing, but I don't have the other thing. I don't have the poison thingy. Yeah, see, I'm already poisoned. Holy crap. 2 seconds into the game, and I'm poisoned. That's horrible. I'm horrible. Well, at least I'm already poisoned, huh? He's gonna kill me. Stupid bat. Okay, okay. Pay attention. I'm gonna die here in the first few seconds of the game. That's not cool. I'm already out of freaking food and stuff. Good garbage. That was dumb of me. Give me like a bread. Nice gem is not what I wanted. Now I gotta go through the whole flippin' this whole level with no food because I did get messed up. Hopefully I can find some. Macho and a road. Oh, that goes good together, doesn't it? How insane is that? Macho and a road. Ooh, I got Macho's house and some road. I'm gonna do great. Alright. And if I had run into another bat, I don't know. I might have to just run out of here and leave half my money. Oh, if I'd have known, I could have just freaking came over here, killed myself, and I'd still have bread. Hey, look, Strand's Crest. I don't know. I love this game. First time well, obviously, I was gonna say, the first time I played it, I had no idea what I was doing. I just thought it was really cool concept. Although, I did kind of have an issue with the fact that you had to keep track of food, you had to keep track of water. I mean, it kind of made it kind of cool, made it fun, in a sense. It was really cool to see all that. Fence. But yeah, but what I mean, of course, I mean, what I meant by not knowing what I was doing was the fact that, hey, the map. Will this give me the magic crystal? No. Oh, an antidote though, that's good. I keep wanting to hit that because I'm used to the other. Alright, so item, I want to go to, no, that's not what I wanted, is it? No, it's not. I wanted to go to weapon. I actually want to put this on here. Or do I? I don't know. let's kill this first. But yeah, I played this game and I was able to eventually, I mean, it's not, that's the one thing about this game, is it's not really that hard, really. You know, like once you've started playing it, you kind of pick it up, and it's really easy to play. But in the long run, or in the scheme of things, bread, that's exactly what I needed. Ow! Jerk. Ow! Jerk! Jeez, I'm not doing so hot. It's been a while since I played. I'm going to use that as my excuse. Although that shouldn't be my excuse, but good thing I got that poison. That antidote. Now let's see. How do I want to do this? Yeah, it'll be a pain to do it this way, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. I'm just going to just waste time, but you know what? I got a lot of time. I think everybody has a lot of time, unfortunately, because of this stupid virus we got going on. But yeah, so, I mean, like I said, as far as I'm concerned, at least I think, this game's really not that hard as long as you pay attention to it. It practically holds your hand and tells you exactly what you need to do. To get on with it. So, I mean, there's gotta be at least a bat in here, I'm thinking. Alright, what is it? The skeleton. Oh, and a dasher. I should probably repair it. Usually I like to let it go down as far as I can, but I don't want to press my luck. So... Well, that was very smart of me, because now I can't get my... Yeah. So that's what I was wondering. Should I add that ice to it? I mean, 60% of... What does it add? 3? Oh, it's holy. 60% of 3 would be... like... 1 or 2, yeah, see, I don't know if that would be worth it. So maybe I'll just upgrade it with nothing. Upgrade it with nothing and then keep it whatever. So, but yeah, I got all the way to the end. I managed to make it all the way to the end. But I couldn't kill the thing, and I didn't realize it was because, you know, like my weapons just weren't strong enough. The weapons, I hadn't built them up properly, you know, and that was one of the things that I just didn't know about, was the fact that there is a proper way to build up the weapons. So I think at that time, I'm pretty sure I looked it up, you know. Not because I necessarily had to, but just because I wanted to. I looked it up. Hey, soap! And I noticed I picked up my house too, that's cool. So now technically I could quickly leave the thing right now. I could leave the dungeon right now. I wish I had a Dran's feather already. That would just make it so much easier. I could run faster. I wouldn't have to do this dungeon crawl. I honestly can't wait till I get a better weapon. But in the meantime, I am gonna continue to use the dagger until I can build it up. And unfortunately, the way this first part is kind of designed, I mean, you know, I would have to hope that on the second floor I was able to find another weapon or play with a broken dagger. Haha, seems like you finally came back with some Atla. Very well then, I shall teach you as promised. The pieces sealed inside Atla are released by touching the Atla with your left hand, where the power of Atlamia resides. Buildings and people that were sucked into the Atlamia will be restored to their original form. Once you bring them back to the ground level, you can arrange them as you wish. By going back and forth between the dungeon and ground level, you can restore the earth to its original form. That's your mission as the one who has granted the power of Atlamia. Now, let's move on. I skipped that part. If you want to place buildings, etc., press the select button while walking and go to edit mode. Press the select button again to return to walking mode. In edit mode, you can reassemble buildings that have fallen apart and place them on the ground. Seeing is believing. Try it yourself. Must be faster than listening to my lecture. Oh yes, and if you ever forget the things I teach you, use this. Yay, I got the manual! Woohoo! It's a guide for using Atlamia and other things. I wrote it for beginners like you. Manual can be selected from the main menu. Read it really carefully. Oh, okay, I leave the world's reconstruction to you. I'll be watching. So long. Whoa. He's cool. Alright. So, I really don't care about putting anything down yet. Or whatever. So the best thing to do here is to come in, talk to him. Oh, whoops. Dran has always watched over us. I'm sure Dran has watched us this time too, and will help us. But really, this time even Dran's windmill, where Dran's magic power dwells, is destroyed. This looks to be no easy task. I put some items you'll be needing in your bag. Be careful, okay? Alright, so now what we need to do is we actually need to repair, even though it's kind of a waste of powder, let's repair this. And we're going to put the bread there. And I wish I could just get rid of that stupid one. I guess I could throw it away. Never thought of that. Can you throw it away? Will it let you? I wonder. No, I don't want to throw it away. Alright, but then we can talk to him. And he just says the same thing. This looks to be no easy task. I put some items in blah blah blah. Be careful, okay. So now when we look back in our bag, we should have another repair powder. So now my dagger is completely repaired. And alright. So this is what we need to do. So this is my house, and there's no point in putting my house down. Let's put Macho here. And we got 5 road, 5 river, and 5 trees, and my house, and Macho's house. So, yeah, we don't need to put it down yet. I don't know how soon it'll be before we get his brother. Actually, can you do this from the menu? Yeah, and just go to dungeon. Forgot about that part. You could just go to dungeon. You don't have to walk all the way there. So now we want to go to the second floor. Oh! Oh, look at the kitty! The kitty's like, oh! And it runs away. Run away, kitty! Where'd it go? Alright, basement 2. Here we go. Okay, so what's right this way? Get this Atlamia. Or this Atlas. Sorry. An annex room. And the map. Alright, so we kind of chose the right way to go. Barbell. Hey, it's Yamich. Ow, Yamich. That was not nice. Why you gotta hit a guy like that? Big meanie. Alright, should I see what this one does? Ooh, it gives me stamina. Which means that I'll be stronger than this monster. That's cool. Gotta be careful with those though, because they will sometimes affect your weapon. Like it's kind of like a 50-50. 50% chance it'll do something good, and a 50% chance it'll do something bad. So you never know what it's going to do when you do it. So I'm actually going to play Ring Around the Rosies with that guy and come get some help. I lost my stamina, so it takes more hits to get him down. A wind! Yeah, because without knowing what I was doing with this game, I obviously had no idea what was going on. So, and I just would attach the things willy-nilly. Cool. Open the chest, hopefully I get something good. More soap. A bomb. Get back here. Down to the count, bruh. Alright, so another escape powder. Alright, let's go this way. I really like to try and keep an eye on my weapon. Oh, I did it too soon. It counted. That's what sucks. It counted. Go way back for a second. really didn't want to repair it, but whatever. I'll upgrade it till it's dagger level 2. Get that back. I don't like the fact that it, I mean, I understand because it's a more powerful attack, and that's why it takes more, whatchamahoo's more weapon hit points away when you use it like that, but still. I'll have to decide if I want to. I would assume that there's going to be, or there might be more Atla in that final room, and that was not the crystal. Dang it! Page's house. Weird. Alright, so getting thirsty, but we're almost. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze it out here. See if I can get this dungeon finished before I run out of. Oh, probably not. I'm gonna have to use my water, which is fine. If it wasn't so far away, I would probably go back to that. Go back to that watering hole, if that's what you want to call it. I'm gonna wait and see if I can let my water get as low as possible. Hey, come on, Joe. Is there no enemies in here? Oh, yes, there is. Just one. Hey, look! Finally gave me the magic crystal. Alright, now. Yeah, we're gonna make it. Might start affecting my health. I don't want it to do that. Because it's not like I have. Yeah, I would have to use my bread and whatnot. I actually think I'm gonna put. What's my. Plus one is really not good. Really not going to affect it. If I just put that speed plus 1 on there. So now, unfortunately, we have to leave the dungeon temporarily again. It just seems so ridiculously petty, but. So while we're here, let's go ahead and throw down. Let's go ahead and throw down some road and Macho's house. So I want this, and I want this. So I'm going to put the road right along here to start. Right? And then, oh, actually, oh well, I'll, if I have to redo it, I'll redo it. It ain't gonna be that big of a deal. Okay. So now, we want, let's actually put Komacho there. Now we can put Macho's house there. We want to rotate it so that it's facing here. And then, want to escape out, and then select the walking mode, and then we need to go talk to the fine young gentlemen, wherever they are, so we can find out what they want. Ah, Dark Soldier, I missed you, man. Your smile really brightens my day. Alright, so how should I build? Fighting is what a man should live for. It's a basic fact of life, right? Alright, okay. Look, don't forget to expand my room and the barbell. Put that outside. Okay, so we got that. And I thought I saw... Yeah, here's Camacho. Thank you, Dark Soldier. Say, what happened on the day of the festival anyway? I remember a light flashed from the sky. And the house has disappeared. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Alright, so how should I... I'd like the house to be someplace where I don't have to go far for a good workout. Lazy. And then ask him how a fence and a lamp would be nice. We had stuff any decent person would have, you know? Alright, so now we can... And I'm pretty sure we have everything we need, actually, to rebuild their house. Which is weird. I don't understand why their house is like one of the first ones to rebuild. And not like yours. Or something, but whatever. So now their house is done, and there's an event there, so we can go there. Shut up, you stupid rooster. Alright, so let's go inside for their event. Whoa, Dark Soldier, you've done it! Thanks to you, our house is back to normal again. Here, this is for you. Keep it. Oh, he gave me a stone breaker. And this before they get into an argument. Hey, that's mine! Hey, bro! What do you think you're doing? Like I always tell ya, what's yours is mine and what's mine is mine. That's how things between big brothers and little brothers should be. Grrr. I can't take it anymore, bro! We're gonna settle this with a battle! Oh, really? Ready when you are. Was that really such a good idea? Alright, let's go back in our house. See if there's any goodies that aren't nailed down. Alright, I guess you guys settled it? No, nothing there. Is there anything in your room, Macho? No? Alright, fine. Now I can't remember what I'm doing. Alright, let's go back out then. Alright. So let's check around their house to see if anything new has appeared. Barbell outside. Nope. And we can't climb the ladder and go on their roof, so we know nothing's up there. Ooh, we're on Adventure Day 2 afternoon? Already? That's insane. Alright. So now, we're just gonna hurry and come up here. Is there any... Oh, I should have done that, because now I can't put myself back down. No, that's not the right size, I don't think. Is it? I didn't think so. Oh, it would fit Page's house, maybe. Yeah, we'll put it there for now. We'll worry about some of this other stuff later, but... Alright, so now I have to actually move myself. Okay, now, we can go back and talk to the mayor, or the village chief, or Sam, Bob, Billy Joe. So I'm not going to read that every time, just because there's no point. This might seem like a waste of repair powder, but at least it makes it so that I can... Oh, let's use this too while we've got it, because there's no point in not having it there. We got all good stuff going on here. Alright, so now we need to talk to him again so we can get another repair powder. So now we should have another repair powder. Yeah. And technically, there's a little tweak. This is a tweak. If you will. If you get Hag's house, and where you're able to store stuff there, you can. What's the word I'm looking for? And you haven't put down old Gaffer's shop yet. I'm back! Exciting, eh? Don't give me that look. This is for your benefit. Now, here is the intermediate course. I won't repeat myself, so listen carefully. First is the lock-on. You already know that pressing the circle button locks onto monsters. Red target frame will appear around an enemy for as long as they are locked on. However, you may not have known that the left and right buttons functions change during lock-on. Press the L1 button during lock-on. Pressing the L1 button during lock-on switches the lock-on to another enemy. Pressing the L1 button repeatedly cycles through all the enemies in your field of view. Next, pressing the R1 button activates your guard. Guarding allows you to defend against enemy attacks. Don't forget the guard function, it can save you in the heat of battle. Also, did you know about the attribute change function for your weapons? This changes weapons' elemental attributes. There are 5 attributes: fire, ice, thunder, wind, and holy. Many monsters are vulnerable to a specific attribute. To change a weapon's attribute, use the attribute or customize command in the weapons menu and change it there. Of course, you cannot activate an attribute unless that weapon has points for that attribute. What do you think? Easy, huh? Don't want to fry your noodles, so that's enough info for this time. Good luck to you, boy. See you soon. And you're just standing there like, okay, I guess. Ow! Sure. Wasn't very nice. Oh look, Grand Stretch. I can leave already. Just kidding. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to put that stone breaker on here, because it should bring that up to 3. Yeah, not very high. Let's give it more wind. Yeah, why not? And but when I go to build it up, I won't leave them on. There's no point. But I just thought maybe just build it up to where you can status break it and put it on the first weapon you acquire. Get a little bit of a boost right to begin with, you know. So, and this will help with this doggo. This doggo here. Ooh, a stamina drink. Then again, so will that. Hey, look, I got another stone breaker. Do I dare use it? Yeah, why not? Ooh, I'm pumped with energy. Good though, because those statues are a pain in the butt. Endurance +1. That'd be a good thing, eh? Alright. Oh, now I lost my stamina already. It didn't last very long, do it? Statue dog. Wow, they take a lot. Oof. That's not cool, man. that was right there. He didn't drop me anything that time. Alright, there's the magic crystal. So, I'm thinking this is probably, this goes off to this one room where all these monsters are. Alright, so we got skeleton, the bat, and the dasher. That's all we wanted to do, get rid of that. Alright, that's good. Killing the monsters, though, that's good because it gives us more abs. I wonder, though, if this is going to be smarter to come up here. Maybe that's first, because maybe that's just an offshoot of one little room. Yeah. Trying to get that down to as low as possible. Ow, you jerk! I'm not even sure if I have drksldr420's. Oh yeah, I do. Oh, look, tram oil. That's cool. I wish I had a... Oh, Gaffer's buggy. I wish I had a place to... Oh, did I ever finish talking about what I was talking about? Ooh, I don't know if I wanted to do that. Dang it. Alright. Wait, what's that other thing I have? Use this on the doggo and see what happens. I mean, he might not be the only one in here that's left, but, you know, at least that kind of helped me out where I'm low on health and whatnot. But, yeah, let's, good thing this is like right here, huh? That's kind of convenient. Oh, the crappy thing about these statues, they take so much punishment. Even with the breaker on it. If I'm not careful, my weapon's gonna freaking die. I don't know, I might see if I can avoid some of these enemies. Do I have Grand's, do I have Grand? I do. But yeah, I might see if I can avoid some of these enemies, just because, I don't have another repair powder, and I'm pretty low already, so let's go this way, I guess. will come over into this area here. Looks like the only enemy we got is that statue. He could be easily avoided, so we don't care about him. Finally, we get the map. Not that it matters now. So let's get this Atla. This Atla. Old gaffer. Or, is that old or odd? I think it's odd. Could be wrong. See, and that's the thing though, like, I was talking about how there's that one way you can kind of, I don't want to say cheat the game, but you can kind of cheat the game. Yeah, grab your chair. Come on. Like if you don't have odd, old, whatever, gaffers buggy down, you can hurry and put, or not hurry, but you can put, and you got Hag's house, put Hag's house down, and you can repeatedly go back and forth between the mayor and Hag, and just use and get the water, or not the water, get the repair powder and bread and water technically from him every time. So skeleton, I might be able to deal with the skeleton and this bat, because they won't leave me alone. Oh, you shithead. Ooh, sorry. Pardon my French. Anyway, and then you can, basically get, I've never tried it myself, but I heard it was a trick you could play. Not trick, that's kind of a bad way to put it too, but it's what do they call? Like a hack, I guess. It's kind of like a hack, I guess. You could kind of do it that way, make it so that you you can kind of almost get unlimited repair powder and whatnot, because as long as it's not in your satchel when you go talk to him, he gives it to you. So if you repair your weapon or whatever, and then you can yeah, anyway. So yeah, okay, well, let's see now. That's what we want to do, is come talk to him. And then we might do a little bit of some more whatever. Just we'll use that. Talk to him, and we should have given us another water and a repair powder, so that's good. Alright, so let's leave here, and we can come out, and we can check the diorama thing and see what we can configure. We got Paige's house, we got Claude's house, but we don't have the necessary items. Alright, so it is odd gaffer, but we don't have what's left. But we have to talk to him to find out, but we don't have it, so it doesn't matter, I don't think. That's what goes there, is it? Didn't think so. No. Not what goes there either. Alright, so we don't have... So, let's hurry. Well, we don't have to hurry, but let's plop him down really quick so we can talk to him and find out what he needs. Hi, Dark Soldier. This is Odd Gaffer's Item Shop. Come by anytime. Well, a shop needs houses around it to do good business. Oh, could you help me? Of course. What we need for a shop are goods and a sign. Put the sign on the buggy's roof and the goods on the carpet so that they won't get soiled. Alright, so now we've done that, we can actually pick it up like we never had it down, and we know that we need to find goods and a sign. But the main thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you don't necessarily have to have everything for Paige's house, but you want to have Paige's house down before you try and finish Gaffer's. Since how we're already kind of in this menu, we just will do whatever. You want. Let me get a drink. Mouth's getting dry. For my non-stop talking. And then I'll actually continue. I'll talk before I go to this next thing. But what I was going to say is, because if you don't have at least Paige's dad down before you finish Gaffer's buggy, then it said that Gaffer will try to put the sign up himself because nobody else is there to help him, and then he falls off and hurts himself, so his shop won't offer as many items. But if Pike, I think is his name, if he's there, he will actually do the heavy lifting, so to speak, and put the sign up, and then that way Odd Gaffer has a lot more items on display. Oh yay, Skelly says, huh? Now you die. Ooh, okay. Alright, my abs are full, my abs are full, my abs are full. Hold on. Hold that thought, fellas. Okay, so now I want to take these off before I build it up, because I don't want those incorporated in it. There's no point in getting 60% when I can get 100% in my next weapon. I mean, that's the only reason I'm doing it. So, I don't know if I should put Stonebreaker on, like both Stonebreakers on. Maybe I should try that. See if that'll give me at least a little bit more. It only gives me 6, but that's better than the 3, and that might make it so it's stronger against the stone enemies. Alright, now we gotta fight this guy, and unfortunately it's a QTE. Dark Soldier, he's a tough one, Dark Soldier. You will have to duel him. A duel is a special form of combat. Controller button markers will move from right to left. Press the right button when they line up with the light blue bar. Let's see how easily I screw this up. Arrows such as right means press in that direction with either the directional buttons or the left analog stick. The closer the button mark is to the center of the blue bar, When you press it, the better your rating will be. If you hit all of the marks with the right timing, you'll be victorious. When the duel starts, you will be giving an indication of it with this mark. Be aware of it. Here it begins. Stay focused. Alright, let's see how bad I screw this up. I did it first try, but I still did it crappily. So one of these has got Grand's Crest in it, the other one's got an Undead Buster. And that's it, that's all you get in this level. A few abs and a QTE, plus that stuff. Which kind of sucks now because, you know, now your weapon's down already, and then you have to go fight. You have to go fight more people. So whatever. Whatever. No worries. Doesn't matter. Oh, there he is again. Lucky me. How's it going? Got the hang of it yet? The floors beneath this one are even tougher. Now to the advanced course, give you a fair chance against the meaner enemies down below. Are you using your charge attack when fighting enemies? Hold the circle button down and after your body flashes, release it. With this, you'll do a jump slash. It's effective against flying enemies and ground enemies. Let's talk more about weapons. So how are your weapons growing? If you don't start upgrading them now, you could get into trouble later. Before you upgrade, it's a good idea to keep attachments on. If you upgrade with them on, then the weapon can absorb the power of the attachment to add to its own power. But there is a power limit for each weapon. There is no need to upgrade its ability beyond this limit. When weapons reach level 5 or greater, they can status break. A status break is breaking down a weapon into a synth sphere that contains the power of that weapon. If you install this onto another weapon, if you install this onto other weapons as an attachment, you can add to the old weapon's attributes to the new weapon. The attributes in the synth sphere will add to the new weapon's attributes permanently when the sphere is absorbed. However, the attributes received may be less than that of the weapon before being made into a synth sphere. If the new weapon's limit is higher, then you can make a more powerful weapon. Pretty cool, huh? That's it for today's lecture. Take care of yourself. I will always be watching you. Yeah, a little too much. I'm so glad that you don't bother us in later level or later dungeons because, oh my gosh. Damn it! I think one of the other cool things about this game is that oh, excuse me, I'm gonna sneeze, that's what it is. No, the other cool thing about this game is the dungeons are randomly generated. So what that means is technically you can be on a level and then exit the dungeon, go back to the same level, and it won't be anywhere near the same as the level before. It's like, oh, I'm gonna come back to that room, but I can't. Luckily, that time it didn't, do I have anything that I can, like, use? I wonder what this one is. Magical fruit that allows time to be stopped or advanced. Out of curiosity, let's see if I can. kind of cool. At least I got rid of that one doggy. Cool. That worked out pretty good. Although I kind of wish it wouldn't take so much freaking hit points away. But what do you do? What do you do? Hey, supplies! Just give me Paige's dad and we'll be fine. Hey, a bridge! Alright. So what is this? Okay, gotcha. Another prickly, just what I needed. I haven't even got the stupid rod yet. I don't get a rod for quite a while, actually. Hey, a Renee. Hey, the llama. Fuck yeah, I'm getting... Not because I don't want to fight him, but I don't want to fight him. What is this? Yeah. It's gonna be one of these stupid statues that has the crest. You watch. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Is I don't want to fight these guys, but at the same time. He only takes off one hit. Weapon. Oh, that was 2. Okay, that was 5. There's Grant's crest. Awesome. So, if that hasn't been said, even though I want the abs, I'm actually not going to fight those guys because I don't want to. It boils down to not having enough repair powder. That's what it boils down to. Not that like I said, I'm not scared of fighting them. I just don't want to fight them because. Great place for the map. Like for instance, if I was to find a repair powder in here, I would probably fight them so I could get the abs. Alright, I'm at 44. So each hit takes 3 away. Approximately. So, I mean, that being said, I'm gonna see if I can fake it till I make it, because I don't want to waste my water. I mean, not that it's a waste, but... And it's not like he wouldn't give me another one, you know, right? So my health is starting to go. If it gets too low, then I'll worry, but I want to make it to that whatever it is. That way I can not only heal my, water. There we go, see? Perfect. Saves me the water, saves me the bread. For one that doesn't. So I don't have a sign, do I? I have to leave the dungeon temporarily anyway, because I gotta go buy some stuff. So, I don't know how long this is. I don't know how long I've been on. Must be nighttime. Oh, anyway. So this game turns 20 years old. Wow. That's impressive. I didn't realize it was that old. Alright, so what we want to do is not only configure an assembly. Nope, we don't have a sign. Okay, so this is Renee. Oh, that's my mommy. And then we can put the llama in. This goes into Gaffer's thing. So you can actually fill up Gaffer's thing, just don't put it down until you've already got what's his name. So this is Claude's house. We'll put that there. We don't have a fence or a thingy. We don't have, we have a wheel, and that would be for Paige's house. And we need a lamp for Paige's house, so we may actually have to steal that from Claude. Did we get any more? No, we didn't. Yeah, we do. We have more road. And we have lots of river. And 5 bridges. And the trees. And the pond. So, get up to 25 road. And then I'll because this is what I usually do. This is how I usually do it. And I'm just going to do it the same way like I always do. There's no way, no reason not to do it. Alright, so unfortunately you can't, it's kind of annoying that you can't center it on the freaking thing so it actually looks decent. So we'll just do it this way like that. And then, let's see. Let's put the river down the side of this too. No, let's not. Yeah, let's do. Why not? Then let's actually have the river go that way. Turn that way. Alright, now let's put I'm going to put trees. Put tree there. Put tree there. And then I want to put the pond. Alright. I'll put the pond right there. So actually I want to move this tree. I want to put the trees around the pond. Some trees around the pond. Just to kind of give it that little aesthetic. And then what I'll probably do is I'll probably put, like I always do, let me put the house down there so I kind of know where alright, so I'm going to need to put it right there. So let me put that down. And then we're going to use the bridge, so that's how they have to get from point A to point B. And who else's house can I put along here? Probably nobody's right now. So what we want to do is we want to remove Paige's house, but we've got the bridge there for whenever. So let's go ahead and get into walking mode. You can fish. There's fish in there, but you have to have the dang fishing pole, and we don't got it yet. So, I love the sound of the running water, even though it really doesn't look like it's running. Alright, so we need to come in here, talk to the mayor, get some stuff, and I'm going to use it and repair the stupid weapon. Alright, so it's not stupid. And then talk to him again, get another one. Because what he'll do is he'll basically tell you, you know, if you try to, once you put Gaffer's buggy down, if you try and go get stuff from him, they're like, well, you can't. Basically he just kind of, you know, smacks you in the face and says, actually, you know what, I'm going to save, because I haven't saved yet. So, there. Alright, now we can go to the dungeon. Basement 6. Oh, the kitty! Hi, kitty, kitty, kitty. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Technically, it's a she. And I know it's a she because I've played this game. You can tell, you've seen. Actually, holy tends to work better on the skeletons. Alright. Wave is pretty good, but I think holy does more. Maybe not much more, but it does more. Yeah. So I did go the right way, that's a good thing. And I'm... Ooh, a power-up powder. I'm actually going to skip him, if I can. Just... the map, for the same reasons as before. Not because I don't want to fight him and I need the abs, sort of. I mean, I want to status break the dagger and put it on whatever weapon I find first. I hope it's like a shamshir. That's what I'd love to have, shamshir. Alright, abs are full, I can now upgrade it. Alright, so we're going to actually take these off, like I said. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to put the endurance on here. And upgrade it. I know it's only 2, but that's better than nothing. And endurance and speed and all that stuff is so easy to max out anyway. If you do it properly, you can actually max it out fairly fast on the weapon. Ooh, my attack's now at 10. Yay! The endurance is up to 36. So alright. Now this is in here. Where do you get this from? Candy box. I don't want a dang candy box. My biggest thing is I just get tired of only having one repair powder. You know, having to go in and out of the dungeon over and over and over again. You know, it's so much better when you have Gaffer's Buggy. Oh, first instance of a mimic. Those guys, if you're not careful, can break your weapon in a hurry. Alright, do I have anything in my item that I could poison it? Other than that, no. Okay. Wonder how well holy would work on these guys. The main thing is just to kind of run away from him, you know what I mean? Like, alright, so I'm running away from you. So, yeah, I don't know. I would like to find another repair powder, and then if I do, then I can fight this guy. Do an ice gem. That might do me some good. I gotta find the, whatchamacallit, too. The stone key, probably. I bet one of these in here is a minute. Hey, I got him, finally. But I don't have a sign. Nope, that was not a minute. There's the bone key. There's a stamina drink. Do I have? I don't have Transgress yet. Oh, crap. I knew it. Give me Transgress, Mimic. So I don't have to fight the other guys. Dang it. Money's good too, or whatever it's called in this game. So I'm either going to have to hope that some enemy over here has Grand's Crest. It's like a skeleton. At least right by the door. It's a skeleton. Ow! What's the other? Oh, so. Ooh, but there's a large chest in here. It's locked. Oh, crap. Let's say it's a curse. Oh, it's poison. Dang it! bone rapier. Okay, we'll use the antidote. Technically I could use a stamina drink, but I would still be losing health. No! I want a Drans Crest. And of course this is the magic crystal. Shoot. Hopefully it's this guy then that has it. Ow. 13, 10, 7. Oh, it's not. Okay. Well, that means at least I have the other weapon, the bone rapier, and I can equip that. So I think I have everything I need to finish Odd Gaffer's buggy, and I have Pike. I don't know why his name is Pike, except when he's on the map and you look at him, it says Dyke. And not with a, not a, so I don't know, it's weird. And of course, this guy is the last one. He's the one that has to have Drans Crest. It sucks. Ice does pretty good against these guys, eh? Well, it actually does more damage. So, I don't know if I ever finished explaining about the whole. I just like having odd. Yeah, I did kind of, but I'll just reiterate it. I just like having Odd Gaffer's buggy because it just makes it easier. It makes it easier to get your stuff, so you don't have to keep leaving the dungeon every level, rather than trying to do that one method, I guess, and whatever. You do Odd Gaffer's buggy and you just get it done. So, alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to check my diorama menu and see if I have everything I need for... No, I still don't have a dang sign. Son of a biscuit. Alright, well at least we can put this down. And where he's there, now we can actually put it where I want it. And he always says he wants to be by the pond. So I'm actually just going to put him right by the pond. I remember most of what I need to do, so I don't have to ask everybody, oh, what is it that you want? I guess I could technically put my house down too. And I think... yeah, I'm actually going to put it right here. Right here. Put it right there. And then, I don't think I have any more road or river, but I do have bridges and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so now I can go talk to Pike, wherever he is, if he's out and about. Now he might actually be inside. That's my mom over there. Let's see if he's inside. Anything in here? No, is there anything up here? Yeah, it's right there. Another stone breaker. Look, soldier, you're safe too. Well, that's good. What kind of bastard did this to us? You know I like fishing, don't you? I'd like the wheel for the buggy to be outside. It's a part I use for repairing Odd Gaffer's buggy. That old man must think I own a repair shop or something. He just said the same thing again. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Take care of that. And we can select edit mode so that we can configure, put that wheel, this wheel right here, and we won't know what else to put there. We don't have a fence, but it's actually a lamp because that's what Paige wants, is a lamp. Alright, so now we need to talk to Mom. Dark Soldier, you're alright. Oh good, don't worry me anymore, please. Let's see, it'd be lovely if the morning sun would come in from the upstairs window and wake me up. It's your own house, Dark Soldier. Our house had a chimney, and it had a storage room. Don't you remember what your own house was like? No. Sorry. Adventure Day 3 morning. Alright, let's see. Now, let's go in here. I think there's a chest in here. No? Am I mistaken? Hi, llama. Blah, blah. Alright, let's go up the stairs of our house. Let's see if there's anything in here that I can... What are you doing in the house? Oh, it's morning. Still doesn't explain why you're in the house. So the answer to that is no. There isn't anything extra in here. Alright, fine. Alright, let's see. Alright, so here's the chimney that goes there. Oh, I think this is the barrel. Yeah, and then this is this. No. Is that what this one is? Yeah, and then we have to wait for the kitty, actually, before we can finish this house up. Alright, and a ladder for a windmill that we don't have yet. Or I think it's for a windmill, but anyway. So now, we want to be put down so that we can... I wonder if I should move everything over one square. Alright, so now we have another repair powder. No. We don't want to do it that way. That's not the weapon we want to repair. Or is it? Should we repair it? Yeah, I think we should. Actually. Let's do it. Let's repair that one too. They should give us enough repair powder that we can, that I can repair both weapons and, yeah, okay, cool. I'm still going to repair powder out of the deal. Alright. Let's get another water from him. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah, I said I was thinking about moving everything over one square. I think I just might. I move this, yeah, it's automatically going to remove the bridge. I think that's how I want it. Alright, oh, now we need to put a bridge down. There, and that should be okay. Alright, so let's... Oh, that works. So the fishing sound is here. Okay. Alright. Must be morning because the rooster won't shut the heck up. Okay. So let's save. Again. So, and what is it we're doing? We have everything, right? We have everything we need. Yeah. Actually, let's see. Which one of these? Because I think, aren't we coming up on level... Alright, so the bone rapier is the one that's equipped. I think we're coming up on level 7. I think. Alright. I'm going to be right back. I have to go take care of something. Alright. Well, I actually think that this episode's gone on long enough. So I think I'm going to end this one here. And I may or may not stream some more up on my channel. But if I don't, it'll be because Twitch finally started working again and I streamed over there. So, I don't know how long they actually keep your past streams. I think it's only for a few days and then they take it down. I don't know. And I got to figure out how to save them so I can put them on my YouTube channel, I guess. Which kind of doesn't make any sense, but whatever. And I can't just like automatically pull them over to my YouTube channel. You have to, I think you have to download it and then upload it. I don't know, it's seems kind of a pain in the neck to try and do both of them, but right? Yeah. Anyway, so this is drksldr420 for Rick's Attic Gaming Corner, and I'm out.